Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my videos. I am back at Hampstead Heath again. In the last video I was at West Hampstead Heath and I got out of Golders Green Tube Station, which was on zone 3 of the Northern Line. This time I actually took the same Northern Line but got out at Hampstead Station itself. Now this station is one station before Golders Green and it's kind of on the border of zone 2 and 3. It's on the Edgware branch of the Northern Line. I am back here again with another friend, and neither of us has been to this part of Hampstead Heath before, so it's new for the both of us. We got out of the tube station and really haven't a clue which way to turn. We looked around a bit, checked the map, and in the end decided to go down here to see where it takes us. Hampstead Heath is a fairly big area because you can get to it from many different stations. So in the last video, we got to Hampstead Heath via Golders Green tube station. And this time we are coming to Hampstead Heath from Hampstead station. Last time we are kind of more on the western side of Hampstead Heath because you have West Heath Road and West Heath Avenue, indicating that is the west side of Hampstead Heath. This time we'll be coming towards East Heath Road a bit later on. So this is saying that we are on the more eastern side of Hampstead Heath. But you can also get to it from the overground, and that would be West Hampstead Overground Station. You can even get to it from Highgate and maybe even Archway Tube Station on the High Barnet branch of the Northern Line as well, depending on which section of Hampstead Heath you could want to get into. So you might like to do your research and figure out which part of Hampstead Heath you want to go sightsee and then get the nearest station to it. For the moment, we haven't a clue where we're going. We just thought we wanted to get into Hampstead Heath and somehow found ourselves walking down this road here because we thought Hampstead Heath would be at the other end of it. But the walk through here into it, this entire area here is really nice and pleasant. It feels a bit like a mini village all by itself. So watch on and we'll give you a tour of this very cute and pretty area. Okay, so we have walked through that very pleasant little village-like place. We're now coming to the end of it, and I believe this road that's running across here, this is East Heath Road. Crossing over this road to the other side is Hampstead Heath. So we are making our way now into Hampstead Heath itself. Okay, so that was our little excursion into Hampstead Heath. It was all very nice. We have now come to the Vale of Heath. And we thought we can't just walk around aimlessly with nothing, no destination in mind. We have to have something to walk towards and a kind of destination to aim for. And then looking at the map, we picked out Keats House because that seemed to be the nearest place to where we are now at the moment. So from now on, we are going to walk around Hampstead Heath, aiming for our destination of Keats House. And I have no clue who this Keats person was at the time, but I have just found out that John Keats, apparently, he was an English romantic poet, and he died really young at the age of 25. According to information I got from the internet here, he was born on the 31st of October 1795 at Moorgate, City of London, and he died on 23rd of February 1821 in Rome, Italy, from tuberculosis. So that made him only 25 years old when he died. He must have got famous fairly young to be so well known at the age of 25 when he died. Anyway, his house, this house that he once lived in, somewhere in Hampstead Heath here, is our next destination. By the way, we had really typically unstable weather that day because one minute it could be nice and sunny as if we were in the middle of summer or something, and then the next minute, like here at the moment, the sky all of a sudden turned grey, and then it started drizzly, rainy, wet, and miserable, and with really strong gusts of winds at times as well, making it fairly cold. So we were throughout the day going through all the 3, 4 different seasons in one day. Really typically English kind of spring sort of weather when it couldn't decide whether it's supposed to be summer, spring, or winter. So it just gave you all three in one go. Okay, we really haven't a clue where we're going. Although our destination was supposed to be Keith's house, we just kind of walk back into the heath and wander around until we come to this really nice little lake here. Very lovely scenery, and some people just wanted to go and hug a tree. The sort of thing you do when you're in the middle of this forest with lovely trees. It kind of inspires you to go and hug a tree. Oh, right. So see this really sweet little cottages looking house here. At first, we thought it was maybe the gamekeeper, the woodkeeper, the person who looks after the wood here, the garden keeper or something. Must be his or her house in the middle of the wood. But as we approach it, it turned out to be a public toilet. And so this must be the sweetest, cutest public toilet I have come across so far. Oh, right, so here we are getting back into the woods. We just end up walking all over the place, going around in circles, getting lost, asking a whole load of people on the way how to get out of here to go to Keith's house. And honestly, they didn't know much better than us either. We are just all standing there guessing and making our best assumptions on how to get out of here and go to Keith's house. And it's weird, isn't it? When we got out of Hampstead Station, our aim was how to get into here, how to get to Hampstead Heath, and we are figuring our way into it. Now that we are inside, in the middle of it, we are trying to get out of it. So we did find Keith's house in the end, but it took quite a while though. We're coming to the end of this video, everyone, but the walk will continue into part 2, where we eventually found what we're looking for. And actually, we're just walking up now to this, meeting up this couple in front of us here. These were the very first people we asked for direction on how to get to Kit's house. So after a 30-minute roundabout, walking, getting lost, we are bumping into them again right here. And we still no wiser which is the right direction to go. They continue walking their dog, and we are moving on and trying to figure out which is the right way to get out and go to Kit's house. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Bye.